at me. Was dealing with shoulders too. Now I balance where I once understood. Every laugh was said in twos. Now joy feels second hand I use. I memorize that breathe you close. Now memory's the eye host. We had language without a word. Now every sentence feels deferred. I ship my word around bare light. Now I think alone at night. If love was home and they were walls, who am I when my structure falls? If us won't tell I ever know, who am I when us is through? What am I without the mirror? Without the voice that calm my fear? If they were wolves beneath my stem, who am I without them? What am I when we turn split? When shared becomes memory. If we were where I began, who am I without them? I wore the hopes like woven bread, spoke the dreams inside my head. Half my strength was borrowed flame, half my courage signed the name. Now I stand in open space, no reflection, just my face. Every habit feels misplaced, like I'm living interlaced. Did I shrink or did I grow? Hard to tell an undertow. Maybe grief is just the art of separating self from heart. If I was built from shared design, maybe breaking draws the line. Maybe losing what we were reveals a self I couldn't blur. I am not just what we made, not the shadow that we cast in shade, not the echo of goodbye, not the tear I let dry. If they were chapters in my book, I'm still the writer if I look. Even when the pages end, I am more than losing them. What am I without them here? Still a voice, still sincere. Roots run deeper than I knew. Even when the garden's through, what am I when I stand alone? Not abandoned, just unknown. If they were part of my anthem, I'm still me without I walked through fire with no applause, barefoot faith, invisible scars. Lost my roof, lost my ground, lost the voice that made safe sound. Lost my work, my steady frame, watched my work detach from name. Lost the way that shaped my role, sat alone with my own soul. Winter hit without a sign, froze the dreams I call mine. Every fall felt terminal, every doubt turned personal. But here I stand in open air, bruised, exhausted. Still here, still breathing. Heart cracked but still beating. Storm passed through my sphere, didn't break me. I'm still here, I'm still here. Still here, no disguise. Tears dried in my eyes. Lost almost everything dear, but I didn't disappear. I'm still here, still here, still here, still I thought survival meant no tears. Now I measure strength by years, by nights I didn't call it quits. By mornings I still exist. Grief tried building walls inside. Failure whisper, run and hide. But pain ain't proof that I'm undone. It's proof I faced it, didn't run. I am more than what I lost, more than every hidden cost. Not defined by who left first, not reduced to what or worse. If rock bottom was the floor, then I learned what I'm built for. stage, no perfect plan, just steady breath and steady hands. No house, yet no clear map, just healing stitched through every crack. I don't glow because I'm unscarred, I glow because I fought that hard. Not untouched, not unaware, just undefeated. Still here, unashamed, not broken, just renamed. Every loss became a spear that caught me. Still here, still here, still here. I remain through the silence, through the pain. Lost the world I once held dear, but I found none. Still here, still here, still here, still here, still here.
when the power went out. Rain tapping Morse code on the roof of our house. No TV noise, no city distraction, just candlelight shadows and quiet reaction. Your hands wrap mine like when a defense said, don't be afraid of what doesn't make sense. The room felt small, but the world felt safe. Now our own white streets with a stranger's face. That warmth was simple, it didn't demand no contract signed, just touch of her hand. Steam from the tea blurred ever the room. Now my breath in the cold just turns into fumes. I didn't know that mama was red, that the last warmth was already there. Sleep with the window cracked open wide, let the cold air in, so I don't have to hide from the memory. Heat that lives in my chest from the ghost of comfort that won't let me rest. I try to replace it with city embraced with temporary bodies and rented space, but skin ain't warm from the soul feels frost, and every new touch just reminds what I lost. They say time heals, but time just moves, and grief finds new and creative grooves. I laugh with friends, but the laugh feels thin, like borrowed joy that don't sink in. I had a fire I didn't defend. Now when it feels like it'll never end, if I could sit in that room again, hear the rain on the roof like then. No future fear, no grown away, just warmth that didn't hesitate. I stay inside that fragile light, hold it tighter through the night. But life don't want when seasons turn, and some last warmth you never earned.
I get receipts from places I can't revisit. OJ need tickets folded like unfinished sentences. Maps on my phone still pinned to the past, but every destination faded too fast. Used to type an address when I felt lost. Now the search bar just shows the cause. No front gate waiting, no lights on late, just highway stretching like sealed fate. I walk through cities that don't know my name, different skyline but the eggs the same. Suitcase of wood singing against the ground. Every echo telling me I'm not bound, but freedom feels different when you're alone. When go back home ain't a real option. No address to return, no safe place left to turn. Every bridge I cross just burns, I'm a lesson I never learned. No address to return, just pages that won't confirm. If home was love I adjourned, now I drift and let it churn. I memorize streets like they owe me peace, but rented walls don't know my grief. Neighbors change with every lease, temporary silence, never relief. They say you're young, you'll find your way, like direction comes with better pay. But I lost more than a job last fall, I lost the reason to stand up tall. I scroll through photos I can't retake, smiles I wore that now feel fake. Every come visit turned into dust when time replaced love with rust. I don't fear death, I fear the roam of living long without a home. If I could knock on a door and know someone inside would say come home. Not out of pity, not out of roll, but cause my absence left a hole. I drop my pride on the front yard step, trade my silence, trade regret. But some departures close the gate, and late is always just too late. address to return. No flame left to burn. Every bridge I crossed and turned left me colder than I earned. No address to return. No map that can confirm. If home was love, I was concerned. Now I build from what I learned.
I still hear the hinges screaming when I close my eyes. Front door memory looping, never saying goodbye. Mama in the kitchen with the midnight light glow. Now the bulb burned out and the warmth went cold. Bright steam rising like a prayer to the sky. Now my plate stays empty while the hours pass by. Used to hear footsteps moving soft on the tile. Now silence got a louder, more permanent style. Walls used to laugh when we argued and smile. Now they collapse in my head like files. Every street sign still remembers my name, but the house ain't there, just a ghost of a frame. Got an address engraved in my brain somewhere, but the home I'm chasing isn't there. Oh, I'm searching for a house that isn't there. No lights, no love, just empty air. No porch, no prayer, no one to care. Just memories hanging in the stairs. I'm searching for a house that isn't there. Heartbeat echo through vacant air. If home is people, then life's unfair, cause the only one I had ain't there. I'm searching for a house that ain't there. They told me be a man, stand tall, don't fold. So I built my pride out of silent cold. But strength feels fake when the nights get long, when the only thing left is a afro song. No more have you eaten through the door. Now it's overdraft notice on the floor. City lights flicker like they pity me. Neon reflections show a different me. The bed I rent don't know my tears. Just thin walls amplifying fears. Suitcase packed but I never move. Running from a place I can't remove. I used to leave but knew where to return. Now every bridge I cross just burns. Oh, if I could trace success for one more meal, one more sun that felt that real, I give the world, I give my pride, just to sit back down by her side. No trophy heavy as a regret. No money pays the kind of debt. I'm grown now but I still feel small in a house that ain't there at all. I'm searching for a house that ain't there.